Aloha from the Ozarks, folks. If you are looking for an 8x12 garden shed will have a barn door and a window. I've got a little 8x12 right here behind me. I want to show you. Just got it on my lot. So let me turn the camera around and show you this building just a second. Here it is. This is an 8x12 garden shed, green metal roof. This is our standard stain. It's not painted or urethane. That's just standard stain called honey gold on T111 plywood siding that's 5/8 inches thick, actually slightly thicker than 5/8 inches. You got a 2x3 single pane window, and you got a double wide barn door that's 72 inches wide. Okay, green metal roof will come with a 25-year warranty. All of the treated lumber that you're looking at will come with a limited lifetime warranty, and then we have a 7-year warranty on workmanship. First thing I'd like for you to notice, plywood in the walls, plywood in the floors. Most other manufacturers don't put plywood. They use OSB, and they use a particle board here and some sort of a composite floor, but we do not. Ours are plywood. We start off with a stronger, higher quality building. Next, wall studs are 16 inches apart, like you would build in a home, and every third wall stud is double reinforced. The more wall studs in a wall, the stronger the wall. A lot of my competitors space them out at 24 inches instead of 16 inches, so they're further apart, so they use fewer wall studs, and sometimes they do not double reinforce, but we do. Single reinforced at the bottom of the wall, double reinforced at the top of the wall. Okay, a lot of my competitors don't double reinforce at the top. Next thing is, we attach our roof trusses to the double reinforced tops of the walls with these metal hurricane clips. Okay, that makes for a strong connection between the roof and the top of the walls. Strong enough gust of wind comes along in some of the other companies' buildings and it could pull that roof right off of there, but we use what's standard in the home industry to build residential buildings, and that is those metal hurricane clips. Other companies may just use screws or nails or lag bolts, but we use those metal hurricane clips as standard. Okay, all the way across there. Now, also standard, at the top of our walls, I'm going to reach the camera up here and show you, we put this soffit ventilation system on the left and right sides of the building. It goes all the way across, and it's for an improved airflow. Airflow comes in and goes up, it goes out those roof ridge vents. That's a screened-in roof ridge vent that runs all the way across there. All right, screened in to keep out bugs and debris, but it improves your airflow. It makes a difference in the hot, humid, crazy summertime extreme temperatures. This building will stay 15 degrees cooler, 10 to 15 degrees cooler on average. All right, and then in addition to that, this particular building has this G-board radiant barrier roof upgrade, which reflects out 97% of the sun's radiant heat. So that also helps keep it much cooler in the hot, humid summer times. All right, now I talked to you about the walls. I want to talk to you about the roof trusses. Big triangle shaped roof truss, which is standard for any A-frame type of roof. But if you'll notice, the triangle goes all the way out to the edges. Some of the other companies build a smaller triangle on their roof truss and they just have a little wing that goes out. Our triangle extends all the way out to the edge. Makes for a stronger roof truss, all right? The roof decking is 7/16 OSB roof decking, 7/16. I think in another video I said 5/16. Darn it. It's 7/16 OSB roof decking, standard for roofing. A lot of other companies don't use roof decking in their portable buildings. They use these little 1-inch wood slats, but we use roof decking like you would build if you hired a builder to do a roof for you, okay? On the outside of the roof decking is the metal roof. Between the metal roof and the roof decking is a moisture barrier. And then on the inside of this particular roof is the upgrade of the radiant barrier roof, okay? So this is a great roof with an excellent ventilation system. We have strong walls. Let's talk about the floors next. 5/8 inch plywood floors. They're fitted together, interlocked using tongue and groove. So it's really a seamless, gapless floor. Tongue and groove floor is really the only way to do a floor. If you find a floor that's not done with tongue and groove, that means the plywood slabs could pull up apart from each other later on. But that's not how we do our floors, okay? Tongue and groove is how we do them. Underneath the floor is something else I want to point out to you. In the subfloor, we use 2x6 floor joists, not 2x4s like our wall studs, but 2x6s. So it's a bigger, thicker piece of wood, giving you a stronger subfloor. We space them out 16 inches apart, just like we do with our wall studs. That's our standard subfloor, which is a stronger, sturdier subfloor than most of my competitors who only use those 2x4s. Again, the doors, double barn doors, 72 inches wide. Windows are always double reinforced on the 2x4s around the windows, okay? And the same thing with our doors, double reinforced frames. And what that means is once the building is delivered to your site and it's level, Windows and doors should open and shut freely like they're supposed to. A lot of my competitors don't double reinforce their window frames. It saves them money because they don't have to use as many 2x4s, but that means that window frame is going to adjust a little bit. It's going to flex when it's being driven out to your site. And that means the window probably won't open and shut properly once it gets onto your site. Same thing with doors, okay? But we double reinforce them to give you a sturdier, stronger framing of your windows and doors. This building is available for purchase. You can get the cash price, is always the lowest price. You can also do rent to own, which is 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. There's no credit check on the rent to own, and there's no penalty to pay it off early. A lot of my competitors do penalize you if you try to pay it off early, but Graceland does not. Free delivery and setup is included with this building within 50 miles of my lot, which means we'll set it up on the concrete blocks that you provide. And we'll level the building on those blocks, and then we will attempt to anchor the building into the ground using the 18-inch anchors like you would a mobile home that would be anchored, assuming that your ground is suitable for anchoring. Okay, all of that's included with free with the price of this building, all right? Now, if you are interested in buying this building, I would encourage you to take a look at the video description. In there, I'll have some links. A link to message me on Facebook. It'll also have my phone number. You can call me or text me. And I'll have a link to my YouTube Frequently Asked Questions playlist. So I encourage you to look at this video description, check out those links, and connect with me. If you have questions, feel free to connect with me. We can sell you this building remotely. You do not have to drive down to my lot to purchase it. We can do it all online remotely if that's what you would prefer. Or you can come down and see me here at my lot in West Plains, Missouri. Okay? Aloha from the Ozarks.